Stop whatever you're doing and listen, because this might be the moment that finally wakes you up. Every day, you scroll through videos looking for inspiration, waiting for a sign that tells you everything's going to be okay. You're hoping someone will show up, grab you by the hand, and drag you out of the struggle you're drowning in. But here's the hard truth nobody has the courage to tell you. No one is coming. Not your family, not your friends, not luck, not destiny. No one is going to save you because this fight, this war for your life, belongs to you and you alone. And I know you're tired. I know you're exhausted from carrying the weight of disappointment, heartbreak, and failure. I know there are nights you lie awake wondering if it's even worth it anymore. But listen to me, it is worth it. You're worth it. But nothing will change until you stop waiting to be rescued and start becoming the hero of your own story. This is not just another motivational speech. This is a wake-up call, a battle cry, a fire lit inside your soul to remind you of who you really are. And by the time we're done, you won't be the same person who clicked on this video. You'll be awake, alive, and ready to fight for your life like everything depends on it, because it does. Here is the cold, harsh truth. Life is not fair. That's a fact no one wants to admit. Some people are born into privilege, into comfort, into a safety net that catches them every time they fall. But most of us, we don't have that net. We get knocked down and nobody reaches out a hand to pull us up. We get betrayed, forgotten, left behind. And if you're waiting for the world to suddenly become fair, you'll be waiting for the rest of your life. Think about the people you've counted on in the past, those who promised they'd be there. How many of them disappeared when you needed them most? How many said they'd believe in you but laughed behind your back? That's reality. It's brutal, it's lonely, and it hurts like hell. But here's the truth buried inside that pain. You don't need them. You never did. I've seen people crumble under this truth. I've seen them stay on their knees, begging for help that never came. But I've also seen something else. People who looked around, realized they were alone, and used that moment to ignite a fire inside them. They stopped asking for help. They stopped waiting for approval. They made a decision that from that day forward, they'd be their own savior. You've got two choices right now. You can keep waiting, hoping someone will fix your life for you, or you can accept the hard truth and stand up on your own. Nobody's coming. And that's not the end of your story, it's the beginning of your fight. Every fighter has a moment when they hit the ground so hard it feels impossible to get back up. Maybe you've already been there. Maybe you've lost everything, your job, your relationship, your confidence, your purpose. Maybe you've sat in silence while the world moved on without you, feeling like you were drowning in quicksand with no rope to pull you out. I know that feeling because I've lived it. I know what it's like to stare at a cracked phone screen, seeing everyone else smiling, traveling, celebrating victories, while you're barely holding yourself together. I know what it's like to pray for a miracle, to beg for someone to notice your struggle, to save you from the chaos. And I know how soul-crushing it feels when no one shows up. But here's the thing about rock bottom. It's not the end. It's the solid ground you need to rebuild your life. When you've lost everything, you're finally free to become anything. That pain you're feeling right now, that's the spark of transformation. That's life daring you to fight back. And when you do, when you finally dig your hands into the dirt and climb out of that hole by yourself, you become unstoppable. You become untouchable. Because nothing and no one can take away the strength you earn from pulling yourself out of hell with your bare hands. That's the kind of power that doesn't fade. It's forged in suffering, hardened in loneliness, and unleashed when you refuse to stay down. Everything changes the moment you decide to stop being a victim of your circumstances. The moment you stop asking, "Why me?" and start saying, "Try me." That's when you take back your power. You've been living with a mindset that says you're broken, you're unlucky, you're not enough. But every time you think that way, you're chaining yourself to the same pain you want to escape. The only way out is to break those chains, not by wishing, not by waiting, but by choosing to think differently. Think about every storm you've survived, every night you thought would break you but didn't. You've faced darkness most people couldn't handle and you're still here. That's not weakness, that's proof of your strength. That's proof that you can handle far more than you believe. Starting now, you stop looking outside yourself for answers. You stop blaming your past, your family, your circumstances, and you start owning your future. You wake up every day with fire in your chest and steel in your spine, knowing that nobody's handing you victory, you're going to take it. And when people ask who saved you, you'll look them dead in the eyes and say, "I did." The fight isn't glamorous. It's not cinematic montages and cheering crowds. It's early mornings when you want to stay in bed. It's late nights when your body aches and your mind screams to quit. It's working when nobody sees you, grinding when nobody believes in you, bleeding for a future that feels like it's never coming. But that's how warriors are made. Not in comfort, not in applause, but in struggle. Every drop of sweat, every sleepless night, every moment of doubt you push through is a brick laid in the foundation of the life you're building. I've seen fighters claw their way out of poverty, addiction, heartbreak, failure, not because someone gave them a handout, but because they refused to stay beaten. They decided their story wasn't going to end in defeat. And yours won't either, not if you choose to fight. So fight like your life depends on it, because it does. Fight for every dream they told you was impossible. Fight for every moment you were laughed at, doubted, underestimated. Fight for the future you deserve, the freedom you crave, the power you know is buried inside you. And never, ever let anyone convince you that you're not capable of winning this war. This is the moment everything changes. The moment you stand up, brush off the dust, and face the world with unshakable resolve. The moment you stop looking for heroes and realize you've become one. You've been through hell and survived. You've been abandoned and endured. You've been counted out, stepped on, and overlooked. And yet here you are, breathing, standing, ready to fight again. That's not weakness. That's strength most people can only dream of. And now you rise. You rise with a roar that shakes the ground beneath you. You rise with a fire that cannot be extinguished. You rise knowing that no matter what comes next, you've already beaten the hardest part. You refuse to stay down when life tried to destroy you. So don't just wake up, rise up. Fight with everything you have. Build the life you deserve. Silence the doubts, crush the obstacles, and never, ever let anyone hold you back again. Because no one is coming to save you, but you don't need saving. You're the warrior who saves yourself. This is your time. This is your fight. And when you win, and you will win, you'll inspire every broken soul who thought they couldn't make it. Subscribe to this channel, join this movement, and let's fight for greatness together. Because your story isn't over, it's just getting started. See you in the next video. Subscribe to this channel. Please like and drop your comments.